Driving through, oh, it doesn't even look bad on camera. Look at the snow drifts on the road. Holy moly. Well, welcome back, everyone. It is a rummage sale, everything kind of goes day. Got some pretty bad snow drifts in areas. This road actually wasn't bad at all. But I imagine maybe in an hour or two it's going to be really bad. We have very bad winds, cold, single digits right now. They say the real field temperature with the wind chill is like -16. That's cold. But I'm heading back to that rummage sale. Going to the post office, got to pick up my big check from the auction. I don't think I talked about that for the last auction, where I had a bunch of Legos, as well as the dresser. So I get that check most likely today, so we're going to stop by there. But let's make it a good one, see what happens. Taco stacks, adventures, rummage sale. Let's do it. Everyone's still here. We made it. There's only 3 cars this time. Guess everyone else is turning around, so I'll turn around also. Why not? Oh, that's a neat invention. What was that little burn barrel looking thing? Well, I guess we're all leaving now. I was canceled because of the weather. Alright, well, on to the next adventure, whatever that might bring us. Alright, well, I'll wait for this guy. Introvertness is popping out. Let that guy. It's so windy out there. I just opened that door and it was cold. It was freezing cold. I was just about to mention about ice dams on top of these roofs. Looking over there, and some big icicles, but their gutters are filled of solid ice. Well, that. Well, a good thing I waited. All right, make a run for it. That looked bad. All right, I have no idea what my check's gonna be, if my check's even here. I think it's gonna be here. I can't remember what I got last time. What did I get? 560 bucks, something like that. 580. I gotta get close to that this time. That'd be nice. 500 bucks would be nice. Alrighty, so yes, very chilly out here. I did get my check back. The big thing was most definitely the Kent Coffee Focus Mid-Century Highboy Dresser. I got $210 for that. Some other things, well, yeah, the dresser I got 210 bucks for. So after commission and everything, I got 150 or so. Took off 25% off the top. Some other things that I brought in for the consignment auction, as I brought in all these Legos. Right, so tons and tons of Legos. Some sold for $27.50. I mean, that's a pretty good amount. Some sold for $17.50. These were the Legos from the one storage unit that had the what having it? Oh my goodness! It had the e-bike. You guys might remember it had the e-bike that was all folded up. It had that. It had like 2 bins of clothes, the 1 bin of Legos, and had like 2 bags of like tools. Does that sound familiar? It was actually, I think, the most expensive storage unit I ever bought. I think I spent 300 bucks for it, or around there. The Legos, unfortunately, weren't worthy of going on eBay, so I ended up just putting them in auction. And I think I actually got more money in auction than they were worth on eBay, because you could have bought these for like $20, $25 brand new on eBay. Used, they didn't really sell, but somebody spent $12.50 for one, or you know, another person spent $12.50 for another, and somebody spent $17.50 on 2. So I ended up getting more money putting in an auction, which was really nice. Is there anything else that I had in that auction? I had some more Lego. I had a sighting scope that I got 25 bucks for. I had a belt, a name brand belt. I got $50 for that. But in the end, it came out to 451 bucks. So auctions are good. It's always good to put your stuff in auction in January and February. Every single auctioneer I've talked to in my entire life has always said, if you have stuff you want to sell in an auction, put it in an auction in January or February. So that is my helpful tip of today. Helpful tip. So pretty good, 451 bucks. packages. Now, as for eBay, I don't know if eBay's really thriving as much as auctions. I would assume it probably would. But, yeah. Dropped off some packages. Kind of sucks about that rummage sale. Because I actually read a comment, which the only reason why I went back there is I read a comment about one of the license plates I showed, whoever left it, and they said the license plate was worth about $100. I was like, there's no way one of these, you know, vanny style license plates that just go in the front of some vehicles, it's like decoration. It's like, there's no way this thing is worth $100. So I went on eBay and looked it up, and it sells for around $35. The majority of them. Some I saw sold for about $45. Speaking of which, congrats. But yeah, they sell for $35. But they sell like all day long for 35 bucks. So I was like, huh, I'll go back and buy that for probably $1 or $2, most likely $1, and then put on eBay for 35 bucks. There's no way anyone else bought it. It was just, meh. But unfortunately, the place was closed due to weather. Don't get me fired up on weather. All right. Back at the lovely resort. Figured, oh, no, it's cold. Below 20 inside. It's cold in here. Sometimes I can get away with it just being a garage. There's no wind. You get the sun that comes in, and it'll heat up a little bit warmer in here. But I noticed with myself, if it's below 30, I can't really tolerate too long because, well, there's no sun in here. It heats it up, but it's not sunny like it gets you warm. So it kind of stinks about the rummage sale. I really hope to get there, but unfortunately, that's not going to happen. So we do have these guys, which I'll knock out. I know this winter's been kind of rough. Who was I talking to the other day? I know I talked to Box Truck Guy the other day. He said he doesn't remember winter this bad since the 80s. So, I mean, it's been... Oh, I was talking to the guy at the scrapyard. Because the scrapyard on today's day, they closed. In fact, not only did they close, a lot of the other scrapyards in the area also closed. So even though the rummage sale was canceled, I thought it was funny enough that both scrapyards that I drive by were also shut down. Not bad, not bad. As you see, there's a mattress behind me. That came out of another storage unit. I ran out of mattress bags. So I've been getting all these storage units with mattresses in them. Every week I throw away a mattress, and ironically enough, I ran out of mattress bags. So I went on eBay. None of them were a good price. So I think what I'll end up doing is I plan on buying more storage units. Maybe I'll just stockpile a bunch of mattresses in here, and then whenever I go to the landfill, I'll probably take the mattresses and then throw on some concrete. The reason why I say throw on some concrete is because the mattresses, they take up a lot of space, but I can only fit maybe 8 or 10 in my van, and 8 or 10 mattresses is not 1,000 pounds. So if I fit those 8 or 10, put them in the van, and then I throw the concrete that I've been trying to get rid of for so long, I can get closer to 1,000 pound minimum, which at my landfill, 1,000 pounds is the minimum you can drop off. Otherwise, you get charged just the minimum price. So with that, it's why spend X amount of money when I can throw away more weight and still pay the same price. But yep, the mattresses are definitely stockpiling. I guess I'll also throw on good old goggles. We'll knock out the rest of these aluminum copper radiators. I only have 2 down here, which is good. Those 2 are good. Like I've always said, I want to do more live streams in here. But weather has definitely decided elsewise. number 2 copper. Could have swore I saw stuff flying around here. Stockpiling. It's always a fun part taking off these guys. All that is good number 2 copper. And that goes as light. If I was a real scrapper, I'd probably have a metal vise in here. Somehow, some way, after all these years of doing this, I still don't have a metal vise. Oh, snap. It's like, what the heck just flew? I broke my pliers. Huh. No, it works fine just like that, kind of. I guess that's a sign that we're kind of done for today. When you're breaking tools, it might just be too cold. Too cold to keep working. That might be a clue. Guess it's time to sign off. I guess I now got to go out and buy new pliers. Well, realistically, I'll find a new pair somewhere. Needle nose pliers are everywhere. I can't tell you how many box lots I've bought needle nose pliers in. But yeah, it's been a good day. Been a windy day. Wow, it's insane. If you guys don't recall, this was actually from, I guess, last Saturday. So if you lived on the East Coast, I know I had a friend in Virginia say it was super, super windy in Virginia. So I imagine Virginia, Maryland, New Jersey, Pennsylvania, New York, and probably Massachusetts, Connecticut, all those states also experienced insane wind over this past weekend. But hopefully everyone stayed warm, keep the power going, and yeah, I'll catch up with you guys next time for the next episode here at Taco Stack. Should be a trash picking episode, but you guys know how this winter's kind of been so far. You never know. Anyway, thanks for tagging along for another episode here with Taco Stacks. Hopefully we'll hit our rummage sale up quickly and catch you guys next time for the next episode here. Till next time, have a great day. Keep living the dream. Peace.